Hello everyone and welcome back to another Corepunk episode. So today, Artificial Core Day posted a new article called Corepunk Camps. The text for the article is called "Enemies reside everywhere in Qualat. Only cities and villages are big enough to remain untouched, but who knows for how long." This is really interesting because this means that the cities right now are a safe place, but we don't know for how long. Maybe there will be events in the game where big cities are actually attacked by monsters or enemies or something like that. And I mean, that will be pretty sick. The first image that we're seeing with this first text here is the camp we're looking at right now. So here we can see a camp, and basically the camp is these formations where you will have monsters standing together, and there will be some system behind these camps. But this camp here, I'm really a big fan of this. I really love how they are creating the skeletons. I mean, the graphics on the skeletons are just amazing. It's not too dark. It's not, like too Diablo-ish, where the skeletons are very evil looking. But this is just the perfect mixture of cartoon and evil look. Well, let's go to the next one. So, you will run into various monsters along your journey. Some spawn in specific location while others wander about. Springing from the secret hideouts to mount an attack, you might be lucky enough to face a solitary foe, but let's be honest, more likely than not, you'll need to stand up against an entire monster camp. And for this text here, we are then getting the next picture in the line that is actually a spider camp. So if you're not really into spiders, this is probably not for you, but this is the next camp. It reminds me a little bit about the spider camp that we saw in the trailer, in the start of the trailer, where they attacked the spider. It's a bit bigger spider, but still, maybe it's just because the picture's like souped out and it's shrink. So we know that we're going to face camps that is going to be in specific locations, and also sometimes they will be just wandering around in like these camp formations. In Corepunk, the camps vary in difficult level. Typical monsters usually don't have more than one skill. Even if you choose to play as a lone wolf, you'll still be able to knock them off. But it's not as easy as you might think. You must be smart and skilled to win the fight. Other camps hold monsters with unique skills and loot. Some may even have a leader. Enemies work together, they assist each other and fight as well-coordinated team, making them even harder to defeat. And for this slide here, we're getting this image here, and I am a big fan of this one here. We see these kind of goblins, and it's really cool because it's not only green-skinned goblins, they also have these brown, orange-skinned goblins, and it looks so amazing. I mean, these small guys reminds me a little bit about the small goblins that we see in Warcraft and Diablo, but these are just more cute. It's almost like you want to touch them, and it just looks amazing. I mean, it's so I just love the art in this game. It's like my dream come true. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be like a really big Corepunk fan, you know what I mean, but it's just the graphic is so perfect. It's not cartoonish as World of Warcraft, you can say, but it's a mix between 3D and cartoon, and they just took it to the perfect level. I don't know how to say it, but I really hope you know what I mean. The next one is, you might come across a camp of archers, tanks equipped with nets, and assassins. Archers spray with you with arrows, stunning you from afar. It's not an easy task to rid yourself of them, particularly since they always keep the distance. While you try to handle the archers, tanks will regularly try to catch you in their net, and assassins will never miss a chance to attack, especially when you're most vulnerable. The moment you're trapped in a net or stunned, they'll attack, dealing significant damage. In camps like these, you'll need to plan your attack and prioritize which monsters to kill first. Or better yet, find other adventurers to team up with. Each encounter will pose true challenge, even to a party. And for this one here, we got the picture of these two very big trolls. I think they're trolls. It could also look like a mixture of an orc and a urukai from Lord of the Rings universe. I love urukais. Big Lord of the Rings fans here. But this image is kind of cool because I can imagine these two are really tanky and they will have a lot of HP and will be really challenging. So these two guys looks amazing. Yeah, from beside that, still love the cartoon here. And I'm not sure if this is an orc or a troll or something like that, but I think it's kind of Urukai. We also got the picture, this one here, and I love this one. It's like, you know, really cozy campfire, and you can see it's 3 guys, you know, really the Brokeback Mountain moment here, if you know what I mean. And they even also have carrots to the right side if you're one of those Rabbit fans out there. Oh gosh. And Shivo, you can count the trees in the background if you want. Oh yeah, I'm funny, I know that. But I like these guys. They have also still different armor on, and it's, you know, it's nice. And they are slicing some breads in the left corner. I love the details that, you know, they have carrots, they have breads, they have trees, they have everything. The last one is, but the higher the risk, the greater the reward. Only after you clear the camp you will be able to find a chest with worthwhile loot. We hope you're now more prepared to face the danger of Kvalat, at least a little bit. And then we got the last image here. That is the skeletons again, but now in a different setup. Before we also had like a warrior skeleton. Now you have like 2 bowmen and 1 caster. But if you noticed what they just said you will first get a treasure of loot when you clear the whole camp. That means if you are in the middle of a camp and some gangers, they begin to attack you from open world, don't worry, you can just run away from the camp, you know, fight them and, you know, do whatever, because you're not losing anything. You will first get your reward when the whole camp is dead. I mean, that's really an important key factor, that no one can just come and, you know, like steal the last hit on the mob and get the loot. No. The camp needs to be cleared 100%, and then the chest will drop, and then you can get, like, you know, the reward. So that detail is really important and freaking cool. So yeah, definitely. So that was pretty much all the news we had about all the camps in Corepunk, and I'm still a bit at a question mark here, because it sounds like these camps are gonna be like, you know, like the jungle in League of Legends and Dota. It sounds like these camps are gonna be like, you know, random spots around the world. It's not gonna be the main game, so the main game is still, you know, just random monsters running around like other MMORPGs, but there will also be these camps where, you know, they will be challenging. So, you know, if you'll be like, oh, this is a camp, and I know if I'm gonna attack this, it's gonna be hard, and, you know, that's how it is. So really cool, and I like the challenging in it. Really different, and I think it's first time I see like an MMORPG like, I was about to say stealing, but it's not stealing, it's borrowing the ID from a MOBA having camps. But I like it. It's really cool, all the combination this game and MOBAs have in common. It's like taking an MMORPG and taking MOBA and, you know, put them together. It's a perfect cocktail. Why not? Why have no one else thought about this before? But again, thanks for watching, everyone. This was the Corepunk news we have for this week. I know it's not much. We still all, you know, expected to get the gameplay video, but, you know, we'll get it soon. The next month, it's soon June. So relax, get your tea, cup of tea, sit down, relax, and it's soon June, and then we will get the gameplay video. It's gonna be amazing. So thanks for watching, everyone. Leave down a comment, let me know what you think, and see you in another episode. Bye.